According to the New York Times, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said that by the year 2015, the United States would be willing to accept at least 100,000 refugees per year annually. And apparently it's going up each year until 2017. I think 2016 it would be like up to 85,000 refugees. It almost makes you feel like this refugee problem was planned. I'm not a conspiracy theorist guy at all, but like it just seems like, well, we've got a date each year when we're going to accept refugees. By 2017, we're going to start accepting 100,000 refugees, and I think they also added there that Kerry was said that the United States would be considering more refugees back then, later on after then, which is interesting because by 2017 he's supposed to be out of the office, So that's just kind of like, just kind of what hit my head after looking at this report. What do you have to say about this, Shlomo?
I'd say keep it coming, hopefully. But you know what? I think it's really bad, though, because they're only having 100,000 refugees. Germany's letting in 1 million refugees in a year. I think the U.S. should show off how generous they are by having maybe 10 million refugees come in every year.
10 million?
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad number to ask. Or maybe 2
million.
million. 2 million, just to beat out the Germans.
2 million, yeah. Although I think per capita wouldn't be beating out the Germans.
Yeah, no, but still, it would look a lot more generous to the world.
Yeah, it would. It would. I mean, there's plenty of space in the United States.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if you really care about, let's say, refugees like the Palestinian refugees, you really care about them, you really care about the camps that they're in, the apartheid that they're experiencing, let's say. Obviously these refugees that people have been talking about are not the Palestinian refugees. But I'm just saying, if you really care about refugees in general, there are some, yeah,
that are
correct. But I'm saying if you really care about them and you're opening up already to tens of thousands of refugees, maybe you should consider providing homes for the Palestinian refugees that are in Syria, Lebanon, Jordan.
Those guys are fleeing to America and Germany now. So.
Correct. They've been experiencing apartheid conditions, real apartheid conditions, in those countries, especially in Jordan under the Hashemite kingdom. So, if they really care about them, they should walk the walk, I think. Otherwise, they're just talking the talk. So we'll see how much they really care about the refugees. If they really, really care about them.
I think it's good. I think it's
good?
a good start. About their accepting in more refugees. But
why do you think this is a good thing, though?
Because, look, they have no other place to go. These people need housing. They need opportunities and jobs. They're going to help the economy. The more of an influx of people...
Are they really going to help the economy there?
Yeah, absolutely. By the time you have refugees go in, there was actually studies that have been done. Most people that are refugees normally integrate fast into society because they feel they owe something to their home country. They get jobs or open businesses, and they keep the economy rolling. If you look at the United States today, with most Arabs and Muslims from Arab and Muslim countries, they're doctors, lawyers, attorneys.
Okay. Well, I would say it's up to these countries whether they want to take them in. They make the choice. I'm not pushing either way for them. I'm just saying that if you really are expressing how much you really care about these refugees and you really care about them, pretty much show us if you really care. Germany has shown that they, at least somewhat, I think that they've shown that they care. But it's up to them if they want to.
I say just let them all in. Let in as many people as they need, so they can start their lives.
But they would say, why? But I just want to challenge you on this. Some people in their countries should say, why do we have to absorb them? Why shouldn't Saudi Arabia or Qatar or all these other Middle East countries? Why shouldn't Israel absorb them?
So because other countries don't want to absorb them, so you shouldn't absorb them. They should just die in the middle of the ocean.
Not that they should just die, but
that's what's going to happen.
Correct, but who do you think should be providing help to these refugees?
Whoever says yes.
Whoever says yes. So I don't know if you're being really. I think you're just throwing things out here.
No, seriously. At this point, it's whoever says yes, because no one else is going to take him in. Saudi Arabia doesn't want the
Do you
headache.
think we should do it here in Israel?
No, absolutely not. But America,
Ah.
America has a huge population, has a huge economy. They have a lot of things going for them. They can definitely handle the influx of a few million people every year.